Terran currently leads the series 1-0, but that does in fact mean that it is not 2-0, which gives Root Gaming's Minigun the chance to pull back in the round of 8 of the King of the Beta tournament. Down in the bottom left, one of the real foreign champions of the beta from Team Root, it is Minigun, currently down 0-1 to one of the most well-known players of all time. The owner of a GSL Code S title, it is Polt, the teamless Terran currently residing in Austin and going to school, being a complete and utter badass in his spare time. Now, given the map is Cloud Kingdom, this is an extremely nice map for tricky Terran strategies all around. Reapers have the huge advantage of these up and down cliffs in the middle of the map, all of which can be exploited very easily by the incredible speed and, of course, the up and down jetpacks of those Reapers. And they're a lot more versatile than as they are displayed in the Carbots animation pieces, which essentially allow them to fly into walls and down cliffs into the ground very quickly. In Heart of the Swarm, they pretty much allow you to stay defensive. Now, Minigun, in my eyes, the big goal that he's going to have to stay alive in this game is he needs to have stronger, long-term focus as he's defending that 10-minute mark. The real core timing in this matchup is 10 minutes. That is when the Terran player has Marine, Marauder, and Medevac. Or in Polt's case last game, around the 8-minute mark with some of those Medevacs swinging up into the main base. That is when the Protoss player needs to have both strong enough units to hold off on Stim Combat Shield and healing at the front, but also have enough units to cause a split where he can defend his main and his natural at the same time. And as many ways as there are of holding that off, it felt like Minigun didn't have a setup that allowed him to get to the late game. I mean, Blink Colossus really strong, staying defensive, but only one Forge. Polt already ahead in the upgrade front. There's not really any way that Minigun could climb his way back in. Right now, Polt's doing the standard command center first build order, very common, will be followed up by a second barracks. This wall off ensures that early double chrono boosted Zealot won't be too large of a problem. Perhaps we'll have to put a halt on the SCV building the command center, but overall should be fine. Now, this is interesting. Minigun's already going for an early second assimilator. It's not as interesting as I would like, to be honest. Before I was talking about how one gate, one gas expand is the most common. And the second assimilator, though, is often, as we see in the beta, now used to just get a really, really, really fast mothership core up. It looks like Minigun, though, does want to bring the noise a little bit. And of course, if Dr. Minigun wants to administer a little pain, the needle of choice is going to be the Stalker right at the very start. This is going to force Polt to build an early bunker. And ooh. Now, I'm not calling to my Orca Whale friends. I'm actually excited about this. Yes! The Proxy Stargate, initially demonstrated by White Raw, a very effective way to exploit Terran players going for these kinds of early expands. Now, this is a nice conjunction little attack. Minigun chrono boosts out the Stalker, sends it straight for Polt's base. And then what is Polt going to do? Polt is going to wind up having to build a bunker, having to hold his Marines back, avoiding this orbital command. Gosh, Polt is doing a really nice job with this, but I'm still unconvinced it's going to be enough. Got him! The Stalker is going to force Polt to theoretically should force Polt to delay the construction of these two refineries, to delay the construction of this barracks, because right now what Polt really needs is a bunker at the front. That bunker is going to be late, and we're seeing Minigun, Chad M.F. Jones, chrono boosting out of Void Ray. Uh-oh. Looks like Polt starting to smell something. He might very well spend a little bit of energy trying to do a scan, trying to check out if an expand really is going down. There's the second Stalker. Oh my god, so good. Warping Pylon. Uh-oh, there's the scan. I heard it. Where is it going down? He sees no expansion. It's bunker time. It's bunker time. There goes bunker number 1. Should absolutely halt all production and throw down bunker number 2. He suspects that there could be an Oracle sweeping in. This is one of the many threats that Protoss can hurl at the Terran nowadays, but in fact there's going to be absolutely no oracles. It's going to be all Void Ray all the time. Oh, this could be very deadly. Polt right now just starting stim. He's going to be going Marine Marauder defense. There's the engineering bay going down before the factory to build turrets to get detection in case it is a Dark Templar rush. Forward pylon going down. There's so many units attempting to blast down the front. It's going to be only Stalkers. He really needs 5. 5 is the money number to be able to pick off SCVs repairing. And he's going to go for 6 contingency Stalkers, starting to step out into the forefront. And there it is, the supply depot beginning to take damage. Polt knows something's up. He only has 2 bunkers. Kind of risky. Marine's still chilling out up in the main base. He thinks that there might be some sort of oracle coming, but here is the prismatic charge. And oh my god, those bunkers fall so fast. Time warp! Preventing the SCVs and other units from getting up there to the front. And suddenly, Polt is on the ropes. This timing attack has been brutal for Terrence to deal with. You really need even 3, 4 bunkers. Lots of SCVs there to repair, and now it looks like Chad Jones, aka ROOTMinigun, is going to be storming the front in style. Polt has not actually lost that much if he can keep this orbital command alive. It's not a gruesome loss. He needs to pull back and build bunkers up in the main base. But now we're seeing the barracks at the front. Ordinarily, these barracks just chill comfortably up in the main base. One barracks is going to go down. Does he have that prismatic alignment there? Now he can end up using it, and right as Polt decides to engage. Looks like he'll be pulling back. Factory going down. Another barracks is en route. Polt has to be very careful with how he engages this. He needs 40 more seconds until he has stim. Has those SCVs there to delay. It's getting close to 30 seconds. 30 seconds until stim is finished. Minigun continues to try to press. This is a very difficult army to deal with, given that there are SCVs at the front. A couple more need to pull off in order to maintain that safety. And there's the time warp. Oh no, he needs 15 more seconds, 10 more seconds now, but no, Minigun ain't gonna give it to him. Polt walks right on up and gets annihilated, and Minigun with the classic, ever popular Stalker Void Ray Cheese all in takes down Polt, which means the series is now going to be tied up 1-1. It might be cheesy, but it does mean that Minigun is 1 game away, as is Polt. Stay tuned when we come back for game number 3. We will have ourselves a winner.